Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another HR and Training VCast. So, wow, 12 weeks are basically over. We're in the last week, the last home stretch. So let's have a quick look what we've been talking about last week, and then what we're going to be finishing up this week. And this week is a fairly easy week because I want to make sure that we have every thing in place, that all the questions have been answered, and I don't want to put too much pressure on you guys because I know that you probably have other classes where you have the finals this week, and so that's why we basically had our main assignment, the final assignment last week turned in. So there's not too much pressure on you guys. So I hope you appreciate that. So the early Christmas present from me, hopefully. Okay, so let's have a quick look what we talked about last week. And I picked again, as usual, a couple of student comments which highlighted the learnings I wanted to really make sure that you get out of that topic. And it's a topic which is very close to my heart because I went through the traditional apprenticeship in the hotel management industry. I did a 3-year apprenticeship in hotel management in a private, traditionally run hotel, and really enjoyed it, and I had the opportunity to learn about all the different aspects of hotel management, and then decided that rooms division would be actually the area at that time for me, which was the most interesting and the most fun area for me. So, but let's have a quick look what the different student had to say. So, Gabby, you said it's a great opportunity for job seekers and students to gain experience, and that's always the crux when you are out of school. It's very difficult to gain work experience, but there are opportunities to do so during school, but in general it is experience. And you said you're a prime example. You graduated from with journalism degree, but didn't know what field you really wanted to go in. And it was also hard to find a job because you didn't have any experience to show for which the positions needed. So you were looking around for example, volunteer work and internship, and you found Okapia, I hope that's the proper pronunciation, a non-profit organization, and you were able to do job shadow and with them and got to see different areas, and you ended up doing actually HR, and hence that's why you're now in the HR certificate program. So that's kind of like interesting going from journalism into HR. And then companies, you said, who promote interns are able to find employees for the future which are passionate about the job, which know about the company, and that will help then also to increase the retention. And the nice thing is for a student who goes through an intern program, it gives them a good feel of the potential career if they like it or not. So good points there. Jenna, you said it reminded you of a certain version of intern programs, which is absolutely correct. Just keep in mind the apprenticeship program is much longer than an internships. Interns get the responsibility of completing all of the brunt or busy work for management. And that could be at times, but hopefully that's not the focus. The focus is really exposing the apprentice or the intern to the real work, the real job. It's beneficial for college students because you can get experience, and it's also obviously beneficial for the company because they will be able to train employees for future jobs. And you also mentioned that you also didn't receive jobs, or students don't receive jobs because they don't have the experience. So it's a great opportunity for development and progression. But again, it's a catch-22 a little bit because here you need to want to finish your college program, want to focus on this, and then you also need to work. But if you can show as a student that you can balance both, being a full-time student and, for example, working 20-hour part-time, that shows future employees really how dedicated you are and focused. Maria, you posted some great information, so what I would recommend everybody, please read Maria's post because she covered some cool stuff, and I didn't want to highlight all that, so please go back to Maria's post and read it. Makes it easy for me. And then last but not least, Christine, you said that you love the system in Europe, the dual education, which is really great, again, because it gives you the opportunity to enhance your education level, but also gain experience. And then there's and it is company-based training, and vocational training, so you half time go to school, basically half time you work. Apprenticeship, you mentioned, are becoming much more common and popular in the US and mainly in the trade, but you mentioned also that more and more white-collar occupations are looking into this apprenticeship model versus the basic traditional education model. So things are changing in the US. Hopefully it will pick up a little bit the pace so people understand how good of a program is. Again, it's a dual education system you're looking for. Okay, what are we going to do this week? As I mentioned, this week is fairly light. I want to hear feedback from you in the discussion forum, how the class went. If your expectations were met, please go back to the first week where you posted your expectations, compare them. If they were met, not met, exceeded, or if there's anything else you want me to know what I should do better in the course. Because again, as we mentioned, getting feedback during your training class, that's important too, because then you can actually adjust the training. And you gave me feedback in mid-review, so I did hopefully change a few things based on the feedback, but then also now I have the opportunity to enhance the course for the new students coming in January. Then there's a small final quiz, don't fret about it. It's only 10 questions. It's an open book, should be fairly easy. I just needed to have one more piece to grade you. And then there's also the extra credit opportunity. Please give us an overview, 100 words per book of 3 to 5 books, training related, HR related books. And again, that's a great exercise for you if you lost a couple of points and you might be just at the brink of missing out on a better grade. And then otherwise, please make sure that you look at the comments I posted for some students in the grading area for the PowerPoint presentation and the video. I had a couple of students missing the links to the videos, so please turn them in by latest Saturday. If you do not turn in those video links, you will not get any points for that course assignment, and it will be sad because you already spent a lot of time preparing the PowerPoint presentation. So please, 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 if you got a message from me, post the link, and you can post it into the comment section so I can have access and make sure that the setting is the right one so I can see the video. And thank you much to all the other students who already sent in the PowerPoint and the video link. All the video links work. Thank you. It's the first time so far that I had no issue looking at videos. And so I will watch them during the week, obviously, and then hopefully, if everything goes well, I'm not promising, but hopefully I can start grading over the weekend and things go really, really well. Then I might be able to post some grades. But again, that is depending only if I have all links to the videos and everything, all the assignments are turned in, then I can submit final grades. Otherwise, it will be the week after. Again, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for participating in this training course. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some great information out of it. I understand some of you are obviously have to take it because it's part of the other certificate program, but the ones who are focused on HR, I hope it was very beneficial and helpful for you guys. Thank you much, and have a great holiday. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, please enjoy it. Thanks, bye-bye.